Hello, my name is Roxana Washington, and I do understand at this for this particular class that you need an audience as well as props. The first video that I uploaded did not work, and I am forced to do a second video. And at this point, I do not have all the props that I need because I had to go out of town on emergency. And I do apologize, and I'm hoping that the teacher will give some kind of leniency towards that. Again, I do apologize, and I do know that I'm supposed to have an audience as well as props. Had that in the first video, went to make sure that that took, and it did not. I did not bring the props with me. I'm not making excuses, but I'd rather have something to upload than not have anything at all. Today I will be speaking in regards of pets. Pets can make an impressive and positive change in the mental and physical health of the elderly. And consider the health benefits potentials a pet could have on a loved one or elderly person. They say an apple a day can keep the doctor away. But how much better would you feel if that apple was brought to you by a dog or a cat? If someone that you care about is dealing with a reoccurring age health benefit, not a benefit, a health deficiency or something along that line, sometimes I may not really paying that elderly person that much more attention. Sometimes they just need a loving animal. Can be something that makes them feel still important, because that particular animal will love on them unconditionally, will help them just feel better about themselves. So for an example, my dad was in dire distress when my mom passed away. After 37 years they had been together, he did not know what to do with himself until he ended up adopting an older golden retriever. The change was immense for him. Suddenly we had a family man again. Not only was he interested in the world around him and reaching out again, the change was just amazing. Pets make an impression in the positive way, in my opinion. The mental as well as the physical health. If you are concerned with the issues personally, consider the health benefit potentials for a loved one, elderly person in your life. First, I will discuss the ways an animal is capable of making an elderly person feel connected to the world at large. Then I will show you how the company of a loving cat or dog makes a difference in a person's mental and physical outlook. And then I will let you keep in mind, or ask you to keep in mind, not let you, but ask you to keep in mind that you consider what a pet might be appropriate for someone in your family. As people get older, they are very much concerned about not feeling needed. A human companion, an animal, is capable of making the elderly feel connected to the world at large. Elderly people who have had their adult children leave home and who have lost spouses often find that it's difficult to connect with other people, and because of this they end up feeling a great deal of introverted or isolated from the world around them. Pets can make a huge difference when it comes to how they cope with the change and how they react to the world. An animal will depend on them and give them the essential feeling of being needed again. And who doesn't want to feel needed? All of us do, whether we're elderly or young or just by all ages. We just all want to feel needed and very much feel a part of a family that is greatly loved. Elderly people can also find that living their lives without much tackle contact per se. Spouses might have passed on, and they might not be comfortable at looking for comfort from other people around them. This is where a dog or a cat can come in. Cats and dogs love physical contact, and because of this, they are willing to get and go seeking for it. A cat may love to sit in a lap or sit down next to you petting, or you may find that dogs love to roll around with a sit lean up next to your legs and just kind of cuddle up under you, and that makes them feel warm and cozy, and as well as the elderly as well, that makes them feel warm and cozy, making them feel that they are really loved and appreciated. Elderly people often develop feeling of being uninvolved or lonely. An animal who is concerned with them and who loves them can make a huge difference in the way they feel. Pets can help improving their mental health. Animals seem wonderfully intuitive when it comes to responding or how how the humans are feeling. The pets kind of know when you're down. I believe they know when you're feeling down, and they want to just pour that love onto you as well. They want to, play a little bit more. They want to be up under you a little bit more and cuddle with you. Just like a companion, when your companion knows when you are down and out, or they should know when you're down and out, and that just makes you feel better as a person, and lets you know that someone or something is, making you feel like you are wanted and being a part of the world. A cat or a dog is especially one of the closest bonded to you. You can feel in tune with your emotions. If you have ever been upset and had an animal come to cuddle or check on you, you know how soothing this can be. And just like I just stated before, it's just like having a companion when just sometimes a hug can just make your day, can make a difference. Sometimes, your dog or your cat can just come up under you and just, lay by your feet and just feel the warmth of their body against your feet or something. And just to make both of you feel that comfortable and at ease. Have you ever been able to resist a smile when a dog comes up to you and wants to play? These feelings are not merely happening in isolation. There are plenty of scientific studies that show us that having pets around can lower the blood pressure and help us relax. When you think about how many elderly people are often beset by feelings of stress, and how this can lead to things like heart disease or impaired functioning, looking into how pets can help us be essential. Pets are company that is very low stress, and it's the truth that is when you give them that, they need to reciprocate with a great deal of love and joy. At the most basic level, pets can be very non-demanding company. When you mess up, they are willing to forgive you, and they do not ask for much. They need food, attention, and care, but they are not going to ask for things you cannot give them. If you are interested in making sure that a beloved older person stays active and social, it is time to take a look and see what a pet can do. A few things to consider when a pet may be appropriate. When you are looking for a pet that can help with an elderly relative or a friend, remember that you should only purchase them pets with their expression permission. Some people have never had animals. Other people do not want to have animals in their home. You may wish to greatly encourage them, though you may wish to introduce them to one of your own animals. Dogs and cats are very personable and social, do quite do quite well with the purposes, and remember that the older animals tend to do better than younger animals at large. Look for an animal that is calm and that is very interested in their sitting and the people around them. Setting and people around them. Do they prefer the friendly good nature of dogs, or do they prefer the laid back charm of a cat? It's very important to know the person that you're getting the pet for. It is, I'm more of a dog person than a cat person. Cat is more laid back. I like a little more interaction, so I would probably want the dog versus the cat. But just know the person whom you are buying the animal for.